Welcome back. We all get tons of emails all the time, and we just had a situation with this weather windstorm where our power was knocked out for 5 days. That wasn't fun. And of course, tons of emails pile up, and everybody always wants to deal with emails in as efficient manner as possible. And so I thought today I'd talk about this particular email here. As I was going through all the different emails, I got this email. And as you can see, this is basically a company that offers me to get a free book. This, in this case, is the negotiation playbook. And they tell you what it is, and then you can download it and open it. So we'll open it. And then when you open it, you realize that the thing is 301 pages long. As you can imagine, it would take a while to read something like this. And at this point, I don't really have the time to deal with this. So first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to download the book. I'll just download it to my books. That's fine. So I'm going to go ahead and open ChatGPT, and I'm going to drop the book into ChatGPT. And once it drops in there, let's bring it up here so everybody can see it. I'm simply going to give it a simple prompt. Please examine the attached book and give me a summary. Include the main points and takeaways as bullet points, and give me your take on what should be considered as most important takeaway in this book. Okay, very simple prompt, nothing special. Just take a look, give me a summary. Okay, and so this is one way to do it. Another way to do it is we can actually prompt it, which is probably a better way to do it. Initially say, act as a professional book editor and so on and so forth. Basically, we're telling it what kind of persona it should take in terms of dealing with this particular prompt and the request. And then we submit it and see what ChatGPT comes up with. Now, in this case, I'm using the regular ChatGPT for all, which is not the best thing to use, but it's definitely one of the best things. And you can see right here, it says Summary of Negotiating Playbook by Glenn Bailey, main points and takeaways, and goes through and basically lists it, all the different deals. And as you can see, it gave me what I asked for in a fairly concise manner, certainly easier and quicker than reading 301 pages. But what I can do is I can also say, please summarize the above into easy to understand paragraphs. Let's see what it comes up with here. Bring it up a little bit. So it says the book provides a comprehensive guide to mastering negotiation at both a skill and the path to personal growth. The book emphasizes that negotiation is not just about winning deals, but about creating value, building relationships, and fostering collaboration. It introduces a structured framework using the 6 W's: why, which, what, who, when, where, to guide readers to understanding the purpose, context, and approach to negotiations. Additionally, the value method: identify value, analyze data, leverage power, embrace discomfort, and execute plans, offers practical steps to navigate and succeed in negotiations while staying adaptable to changing circumstances. The book explores 5 negotiator archetypes, including the outcome focused general, the relationship centered diplomat, the balanced dealer, the accommodating accommodator, and the conflict avoiding avoidant. Each style has strengths and weaknesses, encouraging readers to identify their own default approach and adapt as needed. The central takeaway is that negotiation is a transformative skill that builds confidence, clarity, and connection, enabling individuals to create win scenarios in both professional and personal life. By embracing intentionality and aligning values with actions, readers can unlock their full potential and positively impact their outcomes and relationships. This doesn't tell me the details of how to do it, because obviously, if you take 300 pages to shrink them down to 2 paragraphs, there's only so much you can say. But at least it gives you an idea of what the book is about. And then if you want to take this more elaborate approach here, which is still pretty short, it gives you more details. What is the why? Clarify the purpose of negotiating on both sides, which, understand negotiating style, and so on. So the idea being that you can take a book and you can shrink it down to a much smaller size so you can quickly see what the book is about and determine if this is something you really want to spend some time with or not. Because typically you'd read the book and then you find out much, much later after spending a bunch of time on it. But using this approach is much, much faster. As you can see, we handled it in just a few minutes. Prompt is not difficult to make. And of course, I still have the book, so I can certainly take time to read the entire book if I want to. I'm not missing anything or depriving myself of being able to read the entire book. When you get long documents, PDF files, books, anything you have, then I recommend you drop them into either Claude or ChatGPT and see what the short version of it would be, and thus potentially save yourself a bunch of time and effort. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comments below. And until next time, I'm Ollie.